when I was 17, I found out that I was pregnant with my first child. And I grew up in a very Christian home, got pretty good grades, was a girl that was going to college, so I knew better. But thankfully, I had a family support at that time. My son's father said that he wanted to be a part of the baby's life, and I chose to parent that child. I never even considered abortion with my first baby. And thankfully, because of the support that I had, I finished high school, immediately started college at a local university, and things were looking up for a girl like me, a young teen that was pregnant and now a mom. And less than a year later, about 10 months after my first child was born, I found myself newly single because I had fled what was an extremely toxic and verbally and physically abusive relationship. I was a freshman in college, living with my baby in my parents' home. I was 18, almost 19 years old, and I actually found out that I was pregnant for the second time. And this time there was no silver lining. There was no, I can do it. In fact, my dad's words kept replaying in my mind. And those words were, we've helped you so much the first time with your first baby that don't you dare get pregnant under my roof again. And oh, if you do, you will be forced to leave. We will kick you and your son out. So I sat there in a dirty grocery store public restroom staring at a positive pregnancy test thinking, my son and I are going to lose it all. I'll have to drop out of college. There goes my future. I'm going to be alone and broke and have no family. No one will ever love me. And abortion almost seemed like a compassionate choice, like a choice I was making for not just myself, but for the 10-month-old baby, Eli, my son that I already have. A compassionate choice for my parents, sparing them the pain and shame and embarrassment another baby would bring on them and this family. And it wasn't empowerment that made me choose abortion. It was desperation. I wanted so badly to go back in time and to take this pregnancy away, but I couldn't. And I thought abortion was the best option for a girl like me. But after I started that chemical abortion, after I took that first RU486 abortion pill, I was sent on my way with a brown paper bag. And by the time I got to my car, it was like this crisis, foggy, storm-filled lens I was trying to see through sifted, and I could now very clearly see what I had just done. And I searched on my phone after praying. This time I did pray first, looking for guidance from God. I just said, God, if there's a way out of this, please help me find it. And if not, please help me to forgive myself. And thankfully, online, I found out about Abortion Pill Revesal, called the hotline, stuck with the regimen, which was progesterone back into my body to counteract that abortion pill. And of course, the abortion clinic said this would never work. And it did. I carried to term. And on October 20th of 2013, I gave birth to another little boy, my second son, and he was born perfectly healthy. His name is Zachariah, which means the Lord remembers, because looking back at our situation, I can clearly see God. And God had a plan for me, even when I didn't think he did. And he was in control. And God had a plan for the child that I was carrying.
So when you're working with young people, these are folks who've set a vision for their life. They're working towards a particular educational goal or career goal, and they've really envisioned and planned out their life. And so when they're faced with an unexpected pregnancy, something that wasn't a part of their plan, they have to take that moment, and we have to walk with her and take that moment with her to really mourn, because it doesn't matter where you're at in life, whether you're in college, you're in a career age, you're married, you're single, your whole life as you know it, no matter what choice you make, has changed. Kind of an epiphany I had, someone shared this with me, Peggy Hartshorn from Heartbeat International said that when a woman is in this situation, it's like she has 3 bad options. Because I can parent and, in my view, give up all my dreams, or make all my dreams a lot harder to attain, or I can place my child for adoption and then I'm a bad mom because I've given up my child, or I can have an abortion, which most women understand and know ends that child's life.
As women, we are capable, we are strong beings. We can do a lot of things. And to try to tell us that we have to kill our children in order to succeed is demeaning to us. Women are able to accomplish great things when they put their minds to it and when they have support. And so to the woman who's facing a crisis pregnancy, I would say to you that you are strong and you can do this. You can make the right choice for you and for your child. And if that choice is for you to be a parent to that child, there are resources out there that can help you with that. Or if the right choice for you is placing your child for adoption, that can be a wonderful choice for your child. And that might be the right choice for you. And there's a lot of support out there for you in that choice as well.
So many girls, they take that first pill and then they start thinking about it. Oh, what did I just do? What's about to happen to me? And the thoughts about the child inside them start invading their mind. And the abortion industry does not want them to know that there's an opportunity to save that baby's life. And when you are facing a crisis pregnancy, it is like you have these blinders on and all you can see is the crisis. And the abortion industry feeds off her crisis and her desperation. But there is a whole community out there ready to help her take off those blinders and see the bigger picture, like Abortion Pill Revesal, but the abortion industry doesn't want her to see it.
Why would an abortion provider want to refuse to give a pregnant mother the ultrasound of her baby? Why would an abortion provider file a lawsuit so that they don't have to give a woman information about the development of the fetus inside of her? The only reason is because the abortion industry doesn't want women to choose life. They want women to go through with the abortion. So these lawsuits are frankly outrageous. The fact that abortion providers would hire teams of dozens and dozens of lawyers and go to every state in America and try to strike down almost every single abortion law on the books is shocking. And it should be horrifying to every person in America who wants to know, what's this pro-choice movement really about? They're really about profits.
I'll just ask you, if you're an advocate for choice, why don't you respect the choice a woman makes when she decides she's made a mistake and she wishes she hadn't done that and she chooses to try to reverse it? Why will you not advocate for her then? Because you're not an advocate for choice, you're not an advocate for women, you're an advocate for abortion. That's why they lie to them like that.
HB 1577 would force clinicians to give patients false, misleading, and dangerous information. This false information is the idea of a so-called abortion reversal, an experimental treatment that has been soundly disproven. Not only that it is not effective, but in fact that it has dangerous and potentially deadly complications.
In my personal opinion, when I think about the abortion industry and how they claim to be so pro-choice, it would make sense to me that pro-choice would include the choice to change your mind, right? The choice to then access abortion pill reversal. But that's not the case. They cannot stand APR or abortion pill reversal. And at first, I really didn't get it. I thought, why is this clinic mad that I've changed my mind? What's it to them? I owe them nothing. And I think, honestly, it comes down to a couple different things. I think one is money and profit. And I think two is the politics of abortion. And they think that if you don't 100% agree with them, then you by default are 100% against them and you must be eliminated. And that's what they're trying so hard to do with the Abortion Pill Revesal Network, is to eliminate it, to debunk it, to call it junk science, fake science, to say that women never regret this decision, so it's not even needed or relevant. And I think that they're gonna fail in doing that, because stories like this are continuing to come out, and women do regret the decision to start a chemical abortion, and women are so grateful to have that second chance at choosing life for their child.
And so really, if we truly cared about women, if we truly cared about them being able to make an informed choice, a key tenet of medical ethics is that people deserve to have informed consent. That means they deserve to know what all of their options are, and they deserve to know the risks and the benefits of all those options and what alternatives might exist. Abortion pill reversal is an alternative to abortion when a woman has already begun an abortion, and so she deserves to know about it. In hiding that fact from women, what the abortion industry is saying is that we don't trust women to make their own decisions. We want to say what's best for them. But those of us in the pro-life movement, those of us at APLOG, we are there to say that we trust women. We know that they're intelligent creatures. We know that they can make good, informed choices when they're given all of the information.